Previously on Follow the Leader.
One of the projects I'm going to start is going to be to investigate the possible uses of this weird plant that may or may not be glowing in the temple. And I want to say that we discover another forest with completely differently shaped trees. They're shaped like clouds, so they're like deciduous trees instead of coniferous. Yeah. Carnivorous? Well, now they're carnivorous trees.
I want to start a project I think some people decide to start using the temple to pray for rain because they really want, because we haven't had a storm in a while, and so we haven't gone to test the lightning rods. So I think that is, everybody just decides to spend 2 weeks praying. Which,
is that a project?
Yeah. It might not work, because who knows if God is real.
And now we return to our game of The Quiet Year.
Okay, so we're at the start of autumn now.
So I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I am drawing an autumn card. Somebody sabotages the project. The project fails as a result. Who did this? Why? Or somebody is caught trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond? I'm going to say somebody sabotages a project and the project fails. The project is looking at the plants on the Dick Tower, the Dick Obelisk. And what happens is somebody takes a torch to the whole thing.
Oh,
now
shit.
Those plants are gone. And
All
that
right.
person is like a rowdy youngster. A rowdy youngster who did this. Somebody who is... I'm going to say that they didn't... Okay, it says sabotage, so they had to do it on purpose. A rowdy youngster who is afraid of the effects of the... No, it couldn't be... Fuck! I clearly don't remember how to play tabletop games. I don't remember how to make words work. Or decide things. Yeah, some young
those
person...
are just the two things that you need.
Yeah. Some person... Who did this? A young person. Why? Because they were afraid of the plants that were glowing. And they thought it had something to do with the weird, smudgy forest people. Did it? Who knows? But they think it might have. So that project fails. We don't know if there's any medicinal properties to that. And I'm going to start a project to fish. And that's going to be a 2-week project.
To do what?
To put out some more crab pots.
Everything on this map looks like a dick.
What do you mean everything looks like a dick? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no dicks on our map. We are all very mature people. I don't know what you possibly could mean.
Okay. It's, my turn. Or do you have anything else to do?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
There aren't any other projects here to resolve, I think.
Okay. Gotta draw a card. A natural disaster strikes the area. Choose one. You focus on getting everyone to safety. Remove an abundance and a project fails. Or you focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the first one. That everybody, we focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. So I'm going to say the project is the one that Sam just started.
Okay, so we have no new crabs.
Because it's a big, summer storm coming in off the ocean. And that just destroys all the crab pots.
What the crab pots?
Did we have the abundance of food because of the crab pots?
We had an
we
abundance
did.
of shellfish at one point, but I don't know if that, like, stopped being an abundance.
It did because the daddy crab came and
Yes.
took all of the crabs back into the ocean.
Yeah.
I think the only thing we have an abundance of right now is light.
Okay, well, I have to get
No,
rid of it.
We have an abundance of electricity.
Oh,
Because remember your
the thing worked.
thing worked, and we did have an abundance of weapons again.
Okay,
So, but I mean,
Well-
we can destroy.
I'm destroying one of those. I think light could be interesting. Like, maybe the storm comes and, like, the storm makes everything really dark and like, regular lights don't really work as well. But we still have enough electricity because the storm comes with a lot of lightning. But we don't know how to make electric lights.
Yeah, I think I think that's interesting. I have a project that finished.
Okay.
If you're done with the card, I have a project that finished.
Yes.
Okay, so, because we were, exploring the forest that used to be inhabited by the cat people, to try and find some resources. And we found some resources. We found, there are some berries and some fruit trees and, like, mixed in, I think we said they were coniferous trees, but I think, like, mixed in, or there's some kind of tree. There's fruit trees there. That's my point. There's stuff there that we can eat. Or we think we can eat. We think we can eat it? We should probably figure out if we can eat it. But it's not my turn. So someone else can figure out if we can eat it.
Oh, I want to say, like, looking over the notes, I think that this storm, like, remember that we prayed for rain?
This is a
and there was
result
a
of
really,
that.
there was a bad storm already. I think that maybe we've triggered some kind of storm magic or storm god or something.
Oh, hell
And the
yes.
storms are happening very, very much now.
Oh, hell yes.
We prayed too hard. Grandpa is too strong.
Please stop praying for my grandpa. I think I'm going to start a project to turn all of our abundance of electricity into, to try to make electric lights. And I feel like that is a 6-week project. Alright, now let me remember how to get the fucking dice. And I'm going to put that over near the lightning bolt we already have. Choose side, 6.
This card. The strongest among you dies. What caused the death? Or the weakest among you dies. Who's to blame for their death? I think I have to do the strongest among you because I feel like the weakest among you implies children, and I'm not about that. I'm really not about that. So,
Yeah.
the strongest among us dies.
Ah, yes, strong Greg.
Strong Greg.
No.
He shall be mourned.
Hold on. I have an idea. Are the plants, so the youngster burned the plants on the temple?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all gone?
All the plants?
Yeah, the ones that were on the temple or on the Dick obelisk.
I think it was just the ones on the Dick obelisk that burned, but most of them are gone. There might be a couple of shoots still in the ground, but they would be hard to find.
Okay, but they'd still be on the temple?
It'd still be on the temple, I think.
Okay. I think, and I'm gonna come up with a good name for this guy, I say, as I open up poetry.org. This is not what I want. But I think what happens is one of those plant, like, there's like what the strongest among us, wow, my voice cracked. The strongest among us, like, goes to the temple for, like, investigating the plants and stuff, and one of the plants, like, attacks them.
Oh my god, are they alive? Are these more of the carnivorous trees from the fucking carnivorous tree forest?
Well, we sure don't fucking know. But, they're dead now.
Cool.
I want poets.org, I guess.
Rip Strong Greg.
Rip Strong Greg, who I'm going to rename.
He can't be called Strong Greg.
What?
Name is Strong Greg now.
God.
No.
God. Am I going to open an E.E. Cummings poem? Yes, I am. No, this is just E.E. Cummings' biography. Okay. No, his name is Strong Greg now, and now he's dead. And it's like, we don't know what's happened to them until we find their body. Like, it's like, Strong Greg didn't come home today. And then someone goes to the temple and they're like, oh my god. Poor Strong Greg.
Rest in pieces, Strong Greg.
Rest
in power.
Rest in pieces.
Rip and pepperoni.
So I'm going to, because I'm me, we're going to find out if the plants in the forest are edible, instead of having what I feel like would be a perfectly reasonable discussion about what the fuck just happened. We're going to find out if the plants in the forest are edible. That's going to be a 2-week project, I think.
Somebody eats one and we wait 2 weeks to see if he does it.
Real.
Okay, guys. I think we're good.
2 weeks and 1 day later, oh shit.
Alright, my turn next.
Yeah.
Yep.
Draw. So,
Draw that card.
I did. The community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early, or a group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and find something that had been previously overlooked. It feels cheap to finish either of those projects early, so, you know what? Every map can use more dinosaurs, so
Oh my god.
I think
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
so. I think
I realized I had to make my pose clear through audio because no one can see me just lifting my hands in the air.
so. Let's have some raptor buddies.
Oh no.
Fucking amazing.
Raptor buddies! As if we don't have enough fucking predators. Right?
Listen, living in a post-apocalypse with a bunch of megafauna is really difficult. So, yes, so we have some raptor-looking folks. Well, not folks, but raptor-looking critters in the carnivorous forest, as if there weren't plenty enough things in that forest that could eat your flesh.
Now there's more things that can eat your flesh in that forest.
Yes. So reduce project dice.
Oh, yep, I gotta do that.
Oh my god, this dinosaur is very cute.
Thank you. It's not.
I should
supposed
probably
to be.
draw something for the burnt up. I just realized I never drew anything for the fact
Draw
that
some
this all burnt
fire.
down.
I just realized I have to draw a dead body by the temple.
Bless.
I'm just watching the fire appear and the dead body appear.
Very good.
Things are going great.
This is a really good apocalypse, y'all.
We're doing really well.
Yeah. We've killed like half of our community at this point.
I have exactly the line I'm going to say if what I think happens at the beginning of winter happens.
Oh my
Oh, no.
goodness.
You'll
good.
know when it happens. I thought of it today and I went, oh god.
Perfect.
Okay.
Can't wait. Whose turn is it?
I've got to start a project because we don't have enough projects on the board. So we still don't have enough food, but we do have we don't have light anymore, right? We don't.
Yeah.
We're
we still-
working on
Working
that.
on it.
Yeah, but we still don't have food. So I'm gonna well, no, we're working on the food. So shoot.
You could always just do some new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is like science.
Nerd.
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 I'm valid.
Or do you have an actual play podcast or something?
So, actually, I'm going to start a project to do some diplomacy with these mermaids, and I think it's going to be probably a 3-week project, to try to see if they can help us with our shellfish problem.
3-week project to
Ooh.
seduce the mermaids.
You can't seduce them. They don't want you to.
We're level 1 bards.
They're all depressed and have fraud exes.
They're too depressed to bone.
3-week project to get them some therapy so then we can bone.
Valid.
Okay. No, that was
just
mean.
taking a drink, thank you.
You're welcome.
I did not spit it across the room, thankfully.
Okay. Now that's my turn.
Okay, so now it's my turn. So now I can draw a card. The community becomes obsessed with a single project. Why? Which one? And then choose one. They decide to take more time to ensure that it is perfect, add 3 weeks to the project die. They drop everything else to work on it. All other projects fail. If there are no projects underway, there are, so that doesn't apply. So either I make a project take 3 weeks longer, or everything besides one project fails. Which projects do we have on the board?
We have trying to figure out if the berries are edible, which is literally going to end this week if you don't fuck with me. We have trying to make electric light bulbs. And we
that's
have...
what that is.
And yeah, and then we have, trying to seduce the mermaids.
Mermaid diplomacy. Interesting.
Sam, I swear to God.
You're not allowed to threaten.
Just
I'm
because you
threatening
tried
to
to
you
threaten
all
me.
of my contempt tokens right now.
I mean, I have to pick either one project succeeds immediately. Wait, does it succeed immediately? And
No,
everything
it
else
says-
fails? No.
It just says
all
all
other
other
projects
projects fail.
Oof. So either something takes 3 weeks longer, or everything else fails.
Yep.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna say that mermaid diplomacy takes 3 more weeks. You're welcome, Kales.
Okay.
Thank you, Sam.
So I guess I get to come in here and change that.
I can change it.
Sam.
It's
okay,
now
Sam.
it's now gonna take
3 weeks longer, so 6.
6
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. Okay,
Sorry.
so that's good at least. I was like
Sam-
now it's gonna take 7 weeks, which you can't count on a D6.
Sam, blink twice if Kales sent you threatening DMs.
You can't see my video anymore.
Oh god, we'll never know.
I didn't actually I can show you my. I can.
No, you didn't. It's just
I
fine.
know, I'm joking. I was joking.
Yeah.
I was gonna jokingly blink twice, but then you couldn't see my video.
I'm reducing the project dice, because that's what we do now.
Yeah. I just deleted my dice because my project finished. Yay! We can eat. We can
Yay.
eat some of the berries. Yay! We have fruit. We're getting
So
one
it
of our
didn't.
food
So it
groups.
didn't kill the person who ate them.
Yeah, the person who ate them is like, it's been 2 weeks, and he's like, I'm okay. And so now we have fruit. So we're actually getting one of our food groups. Wild.
The food groups are shellfish, berries, and saltines.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's all you really need.
Yep.
So yeah, we have fruit now.
Nice.
I don't think we have an abundance of it, but we don't have a scarcity of it either. Can we just
It's
have
just
Make
there.
Fruit Loops.
Can we just have a middling amount of fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That should be the episode title.
A middling amount of fruit. I like please stop praying for our grandpa though.
Okay.
That's also pretty good.
Well, we can vote on it.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're gonna be even funnier. But also, don't you have an action?
Yeah, I have an action now. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna start a project to drive the dinosaurs out of the carnivorous forest, and that's gonna be a 3-week project.
Wild.
No, that's gonna be a 4-week project, actually.
All right. My turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I drew 1 cards. Someone returns to the community. Who? Where were they? Or you find a body. Do people recognize who it is? What happened? You know what I think happens? I think Daddy Crab comes back.
I'm so glad.
Yes!
The return of Daddy Crab.
Daddy Crab still doesn't have, just, like, left all the shellfish there, but Daddy Crab is, heard about the mermaid diplomacy and was like, I really want in on, like, the negotiations. I don't know that anybody knew that Daddy Crab could talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, wait, Daddy Crab can talk.
Does Daddy Crab talk, or is Daddy Crab just here now?
Daddy Crab can talk. And just
I guess
doesn't like to very much.
Yeah, I guess
but
it's after the apocalypse, so, like, anything's possible.
Most everything here can talk.
That's
true.
fair. That's fair. We have established that.
Project dice reduce. Did anybody's project finish, or?
Oh wait, I have to reduce my product dice first.
Yeah. You even said that, and I was just like, oh, I don't have any projects. Wait a minute. Yes, I do.
Yes, you're the one trying to give us mermaid diplomacy.
Are we good?
Yes.
All right. I think because of, like, the storm that's been going on, everybody has actually, like, been kind of, like, working together. Like, people have been working with, are there any cats left in town?
Nope. The tall boy
No,
drove
them
them
out.
away.
Right.
They all live south of town now.
Yes. Okay, well, everybody that does live in town, including the tall boy and the newcomer humans and the people who are here originally, decide that they need to, like, have some place where they can, like, make decisions. And I think that the mermaid negotiations have been just, like, happening on the beach, and, like, it's raining, so it's, like, super unpleasant. So they're like, we need to build, like, a city hall where we can have discussions about the community. And I think that that's going to take, I think because it's raining, that takes, like, 5 weeks.
Cool.
Is it going to keep raining for 5 weeks?
I don't know, but it's hard to start.
That's fair.
Rain does make everything a lot harder, so even if it, like, stops raining for a bit, if it starts again, like, everything has to halt.
That's fair.
Okay, I am going to not get super confused by the decks this time. One card. Draw. Introduce a dark mystery among the members of the community, or conflict flares up among community members, and as a result, a project fails. Oh, it'd be really fucking easy to make stuff fail right now. I have to decide if that's what I want to do, though. Oh, I'm struggling to think of a dark mystery as the thing. So I sort of want... I mean, okay, so I guess that could be just as simple as, like... Oh, God, what's his name?
Gilliam,
yeah. No, I feel like there's just something with all the rain and the conflict and stuff. I want the mystery to be sort of a conflict-y thing, but not make any projects fail as a result. It's just like people are starting to question why other people are doing and saying the things they are, especially about, like, the weird glowing water and the crystals that exploded, which have been a pretty contentious point in the community. And I feel like it's the same people who are arguing in favor of, like in favor of keeping that stuff around. And so people are just starting to kind of, like, especially, like, people who aren't working very much because it's been raining a lot, who are just kind of, like, who have a lot of time to think. They're just, like, sitting going, hey, wait a second. What's up with that?
Hey, wait a second. I bet that there's some kind of conspiracy.
Yeah. But I don't think it's such, like, a conflict that would cause a project to fail. I think it's just, like, someone wants to... Some people are thinking, perhaps we should look into this. Maybe there's something going on here.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
The glowing rocks are caused by chemtrails.
Oh my god.
Okay, so reduce project dice, then? Okay. So I am going to discover something new because we haven't done that in a while. And I think that there's a night where it's very, very dark. There's no moon, there's no stars. It's not storming, so there's no lightning. And we've still sort of been struggling with the light thing. And someone goes through a space that was normally open. Like, before it was like an open space. And they, like, kind of trip over a flight of stairs. And they found
Interesting.
a set of ruins that is only quote-unquote visible in the dark.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I am going to draw those.
Worms.
Also because I want there to be more stuff, like, in the middle of town. And it's like town, quote-unquote town.
That's right. This is supposed to be like an abandoned city.
Yeah.
And right now it's just a temple and some ruins.
When I was
spires.
thinking that, like, when I drew the map for this city, I was gonna, like, make it more obvious what it was, but I also wanted to, like, have that be on the Roll20 map
Yes,
in some
it.
sort of significant way, and I just like weird magic things.
I also like weird magic things. You're valid.
So we have some weird dark ruins. There they are.
Cool, I love it.
Love it.
And that's my turn.
Woo! Draw a card. Oh boy. Disease spreads through the community. Choose one. You spend the week quarantining and treating the disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. Nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity.
Oof.
Oof.
Hey, autumn got dark.
Yeah.
Autumn
Yeah.
gets very dark very quickly.
This month kind of sucks, actually.
I'm gonna say that we're going to quarantine and treat the disease because we already have plenty of scarcities as it is. So nobody gets to reduce project dice this week,
Yeah.
which sucks.
And I also feel like we've, like, established our community as being one that's, like, very close-knit and, like, looking out for its members. And
Yeah.
I feel like, obviously we can do what we feel is most dramatic, but I feel like it would be going against, like, it would be unusual for us if we... I mean, if nobody knows what to do about it, that's one thing, but, like, we make an effort.
Yeah, we've had very little inter-community dissension. It's always been problems externally, so. And I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to hold a discussion. What should we do about those ruins?
Oh, my turn goes first, huh? I think we should find some way to explore them. Not sure how, because we can't see them, but we should try. Send a blind person in there. Aha.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. This is just like the plot of Eclipse, which is a Warrior Cats book.
Oh my god!
Fuck, you're right, it is.
Oh my god! You're so right!
Only Warrior Cats deep cuts on FTL.
Hi, welcome to our new Warrior Cats fan podcast.
Oh my god.
I will fucking
Okay.
make one.
There is one.
We actually
It's
already
good.
we done one.
Oh, good.
I'm very fond of it.
Please send it to me. I need it.
Got it.
Alex, it's your turn to weigh in.
Yes. I think we should shut the crab down there. That'll serve the crab right.
I think we should investigate them, but not get too close. Who knows what could happen?
I can't see him, so I don't care about him. Cool. Sam. It's your turn.
You go one more
it's my
time if
turn.
it's a question.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
It's my turn now.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, turn to draw.
All right. Okay. Harvest is here and plentiful. Add in abundance. Or cold autumn winds drive out your enemies. Remove a threatening force from the map and the area. I'm going to add an abundance. and say that Daddy Crab has come and brought us the gift of clams. Daddy Crab walks onto the beach with a basket full of clams and just sort of drops them there and is like, here you go. Sort of waddles back into the water.
Thanks, Daddy Crab.
Thanks, Daddy Crab.
Alright, project dice. Mine is done. So we have electric lights now. And I think that they're not exactly like, you know, it's not like we jumped like super far ahead technologically. I think that they're like the kind of electric lights that like you have to constantly be turning a crank for them to happen. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they burn out really fast. It's not like they're light bulbs. They're like, I think they're like basically just the filament from a light bulb, kind of. But they're brighter than whatever we had going on now. So yeah, electric lights.
Nice.
The opposite of helpful with the ruins.
Yep. Okay, the ruins came after my project.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they're not gonna help.
Okay.
Anybody else finish? Or anybody else reduce their project dice?
I reduced it. What about this 5? It's been sitting at 5 for a little bit.
That's the city hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have to reduce it this turn.
I think it also needed to... Did you reduce it for after my turn, Alix?
Let me see. Wait, yes I did. Because that was the first turn that I reduced it.
Okay. Was it a 6-week or a 5-week project?
It's because we skipped last week.
Right. I just was...
Yeah.
Was it a 6-week or a 5-week project?
6.
Okay. I forgot and thought it was...
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, it was 5. You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I thought it was 5. Okay, okay. I was thinking it was 5,
hey.
and then I was like, it needs to be reduced again. But if it was 6, then you were fine.
My dinosaur project only has 1 week left.
Nice.
Okay, and now I need to do something. Which is... I think maybe we discover something new in that... I think that the storm god actually appears to somebody. But I think it's to the same, like, kid who, like, burned the lights off the temple. And the storm god is like, well, if you sacrifice something, then I might stop the constant storms. And, like, the kid reports back on this, but it's, like, mixed on who actually believes that kid, because everybody's mad because that kid burned the temple. And that's a discover something new.
Discover something new. The gods are here, I guess.
God says hi.
God says hi. What's the god's name? Gotta name the god.
Well, I will decide that in a second.
Cool. We're slowly building a pantheon. It's great.
It's good.
I'm very excited about it. Okay. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will draw 1 card.
Wait. Hold on. That was actually Sam's turn, which I did something on.
Oh,
What?
wait. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Whoops.
We're confused.
Okay,
Yeah, wait
well-
a second. That was my turn, and I didn't do anything on... Whatever.
So I will just have that be my next turn.
Oh, we got fucked up. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's okay, because, like, it didn't, like, I still needed to do those projects, like, and it was
Yeah.
to discover something new, so it's not like we messed up that much. But,
So should I discover something? Wait, is your turn right after mine?
Yes.
yeah, don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right. So I don't remember what I wanted to do anymore, which is fine.
Well, maybe Alix should draw a card, and then when Alix was going to take an action, you can take an action?
No, I
Perfect.
don't like that.
Okay.
I just think that messes things up worse.
fair.
Just think of something to do now, and then I just draw a card, and that's that.
Fair enough. Fuck. I'm gonna discover something new, and there's a weird old building north of the spires that's, like, really falling apart. That's not my drawing tool. There's a weird old building north of the spires that looks like a skyscraper, but, like, half of it is on the ground.
Oh boy.
There it is. It's a beautiful skyscraper.
It's very beautiful.
Thanks.
I love it. Okay, now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
I apologize to the audience, which that must have been driving them crazy for, like, a minute.
Yeah.
I completely didn't realize. Straight
I
up.
didn't realize either, but I realized very quickly, so I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay. The parish arrives. Who are they? Why have they chosen your community, and for what? Ooh. Or a small gang of marauders is making its way through the local terrain. How many are there? What weapons do they carry? Oh, I definitely want the parish to arrive.
Ooh.
I think that they noticed that there were so many storms, right? And they were like, oh, the storm god is clearly paying attention to this community. Because, like, there was somebody left and was like, yeah, it's raining. I hate it here. You can go check it out, I guess. And they also, like, once they get here, they're like, oh my god, look at all of these old temples. Holy shit, we gotta set up here. And I think they bring, like, a lot of people, like 20 people. And after that, you know, the storm god reveals itself to one teen. And I think that in this version of events, I think the parish is excited about that, especially because they don't necessarily know that teen's, like, arsonist history.
Love it.
So that teen ends up with the parish. Now reduce project days for this turn.
Nice. Well, I finished my my dinosaurs dice. And I think that one of the people on the mission got eaten, but we managed to drive the dinosaur. They got eaten by the trees. It wasn't by the dinosaurs. But
Of course.
the dinosaurs go south.
Ooh.
To the south of the mountain, and that turned gray. Whatever.
I foresee
the dinosaurs-
I foresee a dinosaur cat conflict in our future.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The south of the mountains that are a mirage.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Was that it? Is that good?
Yeah, that's the resolution of that. So another person died
Great.
to the trees.
Great. Okay. I already drew a card by mistake before when I thought Alix had had a turn. And so here it is. A project finishes early. Which one? Why? If there are no... Well, that doesn't apply because we have projects. I think mermaid diplomacy has taken long a fucking enough. I think the mermaids, finally... Okay, I know that the original intention of... Oh, for the shellfish problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that once we... Because mermaid seduction was a joke. So I think once the mermaids figure out that we're not trying to seduce them and we just want to make some deals, they're pretty chill about it. Also, Daddy Crab brought us some crabs, so that's also helpful. So they start helping us make our crab pots better.
Cool. I'm gonna delete that die.
Because they know the ocean and ocean people better than we do. So yeah, that project.
I wanted to say, the Daddy Crab brought clams specifically. Well, I mean, like, I'm making out this intention, but like, I think it should be noted that the Daddy Crab brought clams and not crabs.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. Whereas
The Daddy Crab did not bring us his children. The Daddy Crab brought us other ocean food.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
My brain does not like words. Okay.
It's okay. They sound very similar.
Okay. So that project finishes early, which means, so reduce project dice, and then I'm gonna fucking, guys, and I said this, I said this in the chat, so I'm going to say this out loud. There's been a dead body sitting by the temple for the last, like, month and a half. And no one has done anything about it, and it's, like, starting to grow, like, flowers on it, which is really weird. Like, it's starting to become plants.
That's a little odd.
Yeah, that's a little weird. So we're gonna investigate the dead fucking body. And I think
Probably a smart idea.
I think there's like a couple of like headstrong, like not like teenagers, but like young adults who kind of go, "Hey, wait a second, strong Greg should not have died from some glowing plants. What's up with that?" And I'm gonna also name these people somehow. So that's a project, and I think that's going to take 3 weeks. Because we have to be careful that we don't touch the plants. Because maybe they'll kill us too.
Fun times.
Whose turn is it next?
It is mine. I'm a draw a card. Oh my god, really?
Oh no.
This isn't true, because... Oh man, so that means that the one you deleted earlier was deleted, Sam.
Oh no.
So,
Are we out of cards?
We're out of cards, and
We
we
can't
still
be out
have
of cards.
two... Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I accidentally drew one and put it on the board and then deleted it.
And then
It's okay, we can
also...
just look at it in the book.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because we haven't done the dire warning one.
Which one was the dire warning one?
Someone leaves a community after issuing a dire warning. Who? What is the warning? Or someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What is the warning? Start a contentious project that relates to it.
Is that the only one we haven't done?
There's another one.
Which must be whatever Dora has. Or did you run out?
I ran out. Like,
Okay, so that one's yours.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry,
there's got to be 2 left because we've not done 13 yet. Because we started at the top of the order.
Yeah.
So Sam has one more turn, and I think I know which one it is.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the dire warning?
Yeah, sure. Someone leaves the community after issuing a dire warning. Who? What is the warning? Or someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What is the warning? Start a contentious project that relates to it. There is another card if you want that one instead.
No.
I've taken a screenshot and I'm about to upload it.
Okay, that's a much better idea than me continuing to read the cards that we...
No, let me go to name generator. Okay, I think this woman's name was Sable Halley, and I think that she issued a dire warning that if we weren't careful and we didn't watch our backs, there was going to come a day where something would come home to roost, and we wouldn't be prepared for it, but everybody laughed at her, and so she said that she wasn't going to wait for anything to come home to roost, and she left. So, considering that we have a history of large creatures returning, you know, I don't think her warning is that unreasonable, but we'll see. We'll play to find out what happens. Yeah.
I whispered that directly into my microphone.
We heard it.
Good. It's gonna be on the recording just like that.
Yes.
Thank God.
So, reduce project dice.
Yay, City Hall gets built.
Yay!
That was cute. Just in time for people that have arguments, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks terrible. That looks like a restaurant shaped like a cowboy hat.
Drillbot
City
Taylor?
Hall is now
Is
a
that
restaurant
you?
shaped like a cowboy hat.
Come on,
All right.
let me move my dice back.
Could you post the spelling of Sibyl's name for me?
Oh, yeah.
Also, I decided that the storm god's name is Mulga. Like this.
Mulga.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a good name. Sybil Howling.
Thank you. Don John came up with it for me.
Your good friend Don John.
Don John's my favorite friend.
My favorite friend is Phoebe.
What?
God.
What?
My
No.
favorite friend is Chandler.
I
That's
hate
valid.
it. Thanks.
I am Chandler also.
I have to do a project though, and I want to do a project to explore the ruins. And this project's going to take 4 weeks because that's how long it takes for the moon to not be out and potentially also to stars not be in the sky.
Alright, so the card that I draw, apparently, is a project just isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of this project. Don't modify the project die. When it resolves, you'll be responsible for telling the community how it went. Or, something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. I'm going to radically change the nature of the project regarding the dead body.
Oh boy.
Do I get to tell you guys about what it changes now? Or...
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So the dead body, it sits up, but he's made of plants now.
Oh shit, alright. I'm gonna delete one of the pips since it's going down this week.
Yep. So, now they're trying to figure out what this plant zombie's doing.
Nice.
Plant zombie of Strong Greg.
Great. I love this. This is such a good world, y'all. So you got 1 week left on that project. And then you get to talk about it.
So they're trying to figure out what's up with the plant man zombie of the strong man.
I still need to name the head detective guy. Girl. I don't know. Person. Let's go with person.
Did we reduce project dice for
I
this
bet they're
week?
real freaked out by the plant zombie.
It's true.
Did we reduce the ruins one for this week?
No, we did not. Now we did.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm taking action.
Alright, my action is gonna be... I'm gonna start a project to explore the ruined, fallen over skyscraper up here near the pillars. And that's gonna be a 3-week project.
What does it do?
To explore the ruins of this, of this fallen over skyscraper.
Okay.
Now it's wintertime.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. Get on your fucking toes, everybody. It's cold.
Cold. I named the detective, by the way. The detective.
What's the detective's
The detective
name?
person is named Sandra Jamor. And I will spell that for you here. Sandra Jamor. Thank you, Don John. Once again. Don John, my favorite name generator. Thank you. Okay.
Alright, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Winter. Winter is harsh and desperation gives rise to fear-mongering. Choose one. Spend the week calming the masses and dispelling their violent sentiments. The week ends immediately. Or declare war on someone or something. This counts as starting a project. Oof. You know, I think because everything isn't shitty enough, we should...
Oh, good.
We should have a war, but the war is against the raptors and the cats who teamed up down in the south and are back to try and take back what's theirs, according to them. What should the dice be for that, do you think?
Jesus.
It's gotta be at least 4, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be long.
Woof.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna put 4, I think. And I think a lot of the fighting happens, like, down by the forest here. So I'll just put some swords. Okay, reduce project dice.
I'm sorry, is this purple triangle the swords down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Just wondering.
They're fighting each other, they're clashing.
I see, okay.
You're supposed to draw these quickly.
No, I understand.
Fuck you.
I love you too, babe.
Okay.
I have a question. Does that count as the action starting a project, or is that just starting a project?
I mean, it says it's specially, right? So, like, it probably means, like, maybe that means I don't have an action this week.
It usually says if you don't take an action.
Oh, no!
What?
Dora just tried to steal the card from my hand.
I didn't mean to, I just wanted to see it.
Thievery.
On a different card for Autumn, it says hold the discussion in addition to your regular action.
But I mean, what does
So
the
maybe
card
that
say?
is...
Just you don't have an action
fine with
now.
that.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't remember what we did the last time. We had other times where we had to start projects. So, I don't know. Maybe... I feel like we've done it where we've started projects as part of the card and then also started another project later, so maybe you do still have an action?
Okay, I mean, I'll take one.
It's up to you. I don't know. I guess I'm just...
Did we
Brain.
reduce the project
Also, everybody reduce your project dice.
dice? I think it's time for Plant Man.
Plant Man. What's up,
It's
Sam?
time for Plant Man.
What's up with that?
So, so the plants from the temple that have taken over his rotting corpse and have turned him into a shambling, a shambling sort of, well, he's a zombie basically, but he's also just sort of made of plant now. And he's made of the glowing plants that were burnt off of the obelisk. And it turns out it's not even pretending to be, what was it, Strong Greg?
Yeah.
It's just the plants. And now the plants have a form that they can speak through. And they are not happy about the fact that all of the plants on the obelisk were burnt. And they're gonna start causing trouble for that kid.
Oh
Oof.
no.
Oof. Oh boy.
And I guess for the cult of the Storm God, because that kid is now protected by the Storm God.
Yeah.
Can this be fairly summed up by Plant Man is angry?
Yes, it can. Plant Man's fucking pissed.
Alright, now it's my action. Again, just because things aren't shitty enough, I think the Daddy Crab decides to go fight the mermaids because the mermaids fixed the crab pots.
Oh no.
And is like,
Oh,
stop
boy.
eating my children. And the mermaids are like, no. And so they're fighting now.
This poor community.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ravaged by conflict all of a sudden. Okay. I'm not gonna accidentally draw from summer. Not that we can draw from summer. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh dear.
Oh, this one makes me so sad. All the animals and young children are crying and won't stop. Hold a discussion about this in addition to your regular action for this week. Or a great atrocity is revealed. What is it? Who uncovers it? I think it's fair to say that all the animals and children are crying. Because there's a lot of conflict happening right now. And we're sort of, like, caught in the middle of, like, a lot of conflict right now where, like, we're not really, like, we're not really involved in any of it. It's all outside parties. And it's like, what do we do about the fact that there's, like, basically gonna be 3 separate wars happening on our border in the middle of winter? That's the question.
War?
If Plant Greg goes to war with the Storm God Parish...
Oh god.
Can you imagine? So it's like...
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So it's like, God, what do we do about the fact that everyone's fighting? That's the opening question of this discussion.
Oh, and it's my turn.
Yes, it is. You gotta say something.
I'm trying to think what Gilliam would say.
Time to have an opinion.
It's not as funny if he's the first to go.
Do you want... I can make a declaration.
No. Listen, none of this is good for our community, and none of it's good for my home. So we need to put a stop to it.
Oh, it's my turn. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that guy's saying, but this seems pretty bad. And no wonder all these children are crying. There's a plant zombie, there's a crab. I mean, who knows when the birds are coming back? And we're fucked.
Stop complaining and start coming up with actual solutions. Do you think that we can...
Contempt.
Do you think that we can somehow make it so that the cats and the raptors are fighting the mermaids and the storm gods so that we don't have to fight anyone?
We should figure out a way to distract the children from what's happening around us. First and foremost, they should come first. Okay, that's the discussion, I guess. And that's in addition to my regular action this week, so maybe you weren't supposed to take an action. I don't fucking know. I don't know how this game works. How does this game work?
It's fine. The role-playing police aren't coming for us.
It's true. I've played Quiet Year to completion exactly once before, even though I've played it, like, 5 times.
We need to reduce our project dice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is anyone done?
Alix.
I'm on it. I'm not done though.
No.
Okay. I'm going to discover something new. I think the tall boy, who we haven't talked a lot about. Does tall boy have a name?
No.
Tall boy.
Tall boy. Okay, so we'll just
Tall boy.
we'll just call them tall boy. I think the tall boy goes out to the spires on the beach. And where the gulls nest, and I don't remember what pronouns he uses. I guess we'll stick with he or they, both of them. Tall boy finds eggs in the gulls' nests.
Great.
So there are eggs. And perhaps we can eat them.
Thank you, tall boy.
Thank
Our
you, tall
savior.
boy. I love tall boy. It's really great.
It's very good.
Ah!
Sorry. I was just trying to move him so I could more easily select him later. Oh, gosh.
Now you're just pinging him. It's
I
good.
didn't mean to.
Did his posture just change slightly?
Yes.
He's relaxed.
I didn't mean to.
He's chill.
Oh,
He's chill. And it's your turn.
it is my turn. A headstrong community member takes charge of the community's work efforts, a project fails, and then a different project finishes early, or a headstrong community member tries to take control of the community. How are they prevented from doing this? Due to the conflict, project dice are not reduced this week.
Oh my god.
Winter is a harsh and unforgiving season.
I could be really awful, and in fact, I think I am going to be awful.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
I think that the headstrong community member is going to need a name, so I'm going to consult my good friend Don John. Alright, I think this community member's name is Ephraim Verne.
No.
It's spelled differently.
God.
It's a good name.
It's a good name.
It is
I'm
a
just
good
like,
name.
God.
It's just, it scans really well. I'm sorry.
It does. It does. This is just me
Um,
being like, I can't believe this. We
I
have
know.
to, but I can't.
And I think they are one of the people who was down battling the raptors and the cats, and they said, yo, fuck this, and decided to instead, the only projects we have on the map are both, like, close to completion otherwise, so, let's say they go and they run away and they hide in the ruins because it's a dark night out, and so the ruins that you can only see, quote unquote, when it's not light out, they go down there and they try to make some light down there.
Oh no.
And
Uh-oh.
we don't hear from them or the people that had originally gone down there again, because the people who originally went down there weren't that stupid. And so
God.
it turns out if you're down there and you turn on the light, you get disappeared and nobody knows where you go.
Well,
Woof.
rip.
Okay, well,
That sucks.
Delete that project die down there, Alix. I am sorry.
What?
So did we lose the war with the...
Yes, we did.
Oh, we lost the war?
Great.
Yeah, we lost the war.
Okay.
oh.
That wasn't clear.
Sorry, yeah, no, that project failed. We lost the war.
Okay.
Well,
Because everybody ran away.
Oh, I thought it was just one person.
No, the person told everybody to go, yo, fuck this.
Okay.
So,
what does that mean?
well, it means that Sam needs to reduce that project die real quick, and then we can...
Which one? This one up here?
Yeah, that's yours, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, the way this one resolves is that at the top of the broken skyscraper we find some gulls, and they're not happy to see us. So, the very, very large seagulls are back, and they're not happy.
The really big ones or the bear-sized ones?
The bear-sized one.
Okay. They've come home to roost, haven't they?
They've come home to roost.
We were told. We didn't listen.
We were warned.
And so my action is going to be to try to put up a wall around our encampment, like our homes, to at least try to fend off the cats and the raptors, and I'm going to put that as a 2-week project.
So I've drawn my card. Oh, well.
Welp.
Did we get it?
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay, I actually had an idea for what it might be.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
I think it's the big fucking bird. The big
yeah,
one.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Good.
Okay.
Good. That was what I was going to say if I got it.
Yes!
I'm so glad that
we're
all of us are on the same
page.
page vis-a-vis this giant bird.
The giant fucking bird gets here. It's
And
goddamn huge.
It's big. And it just wreaks havoc. Tallboy is struck down by the large bird.
No!
They have a big fight. They're about the same size.
Is it
The
totally
bird's
that
really
tall?
goddamn big. The bird is really goddamn big, and Tallboy is also really goddamn big.
The big bird is like blue whale size. Is Tallboy that
Yeah,
tall?
Tallboy is the size of a building.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot that Tallboy was that tall.
Yeah, they have like an epic battle. It's like a fucking kaiju battle. Fucking-
I love your
It's big.
tweet, Sam. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Well,
so the game ends now. Sorry, the card that I drew, for those unaware, was the Frost Shepherds arrive. The game is over.
when you draw the King of Spades during winter, it ends the game. We were literally just saying, and I think the break that we took is going to get cut out of the the final podcast, but we were literally saying on the break that we were expecting it to come earlier.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
you know, it came...
And I actually looked at it as you guys were saying that. I'm like, I can't say this until everybody's back, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
that was when I tweeted the, well.
Well, what was I was thinking something about omens, I think. I was, like, also thinking about, my poor stranger who came to the community back in summer, who I did name, but not on recording, so I'm going to make sure that everyone knows, their name now. The person, it was, I guess, I'm gotta look at the timestamp, hold on. I guess it's gonna have been 2 episodes ago? Back in summer, whatever. Came to town. No one can remember what their face looks like. Whose name is, From Eternity to Now, Every Person Knows Not Who They Are, But Who They Might Be. Thank you, Brian Vroom Where It Happened podcast for, Panic reciting poetry. And I think that just the last thing I want to say about what happens is that, like, the big bird comes and there's that giant epic battle. And how does the epic battle go? Does the bird fall?
I think both of them fall. I think the bird falls, but so does Tallboy.
No. Tallboy's sacrifice will never be forgotten. So the last thing that happens is that, like, after that big fight where the big bird falls, the person who I'm calling Avery for short, and that's EV''RY, like, not Every, the way that Shakespeare would do it, people start to be able to remember Avery's face.
Oh, mysterious.
I just want to make
Anyways,
sure...
thanks for listening. Oh,
What?
sorry.
Yep. Gotta just want to just end it on, like, a slightly maybe positive note instead of with the death of Tallboy.
At the very least, we know that the city is potentially still there by the time we get there.
In
Probably.
however many years.
Yeah.
Yep.
No idea how many years.
At least 100,000.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No. No.
The only long thing here is never mind.
Please put it in chat so that I can know if I guessed what you were going to say.
I mean, I was going to say something that wasn't terribly horrible, but then I realized how horrible that was coming out, so...
Okay. So that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Sam! So
Anyway,
that's
thanks
what
for
I
listening
did
to our
think. I did
podcast.
think that, Sam. That's what I thought.
Thank you.
get your minds
All right,
out of the gutters.
So, thank you for listening. I have been Sam. You can find me at SAKalo on Twitter.
Yes, I was well, now you've ruined it, because I was just about to say it. I'm Alix.
Sorry.
You can find me at Kismet Nemesis on Twitter.
I don't think I'm Kales anymore. I think I'm just a plant person. You can find me on Twitter at Citadel of Swords.
Very, very well drawn swords.
The best.
The best sword.
The best swords.
I am Dora, or otherwise known as a daddy crab out of context. You can find me at Harpy Dora on Twitter.
We did it.
And, we did it. We
did it.
completed
We
this
did it.
entire
We finished
city.
the game of the quiet year.
We did it.
Hell yeah.
I'm so happy.
Alright, let's clap.
Okay.
Alright, gotta
All
reopen
right.
Time.is.
I never closed.
Hi, it's Dora, and I just wanted to thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed us, please consider leaving a rating on iTunes, telling your friends about us, or tweeting about our show using the FTLcast hashtag. No, seriously, we crave the validation and it helps us out. Your support really means a lot. Thanks again!